Hey, I'd like to welcome all my people from uptown, downtown, in town, and out of town. It's your boy Negro Spiritual 121 here at KBOB 89.9 FM. I am on Negro Nights. I got Crystal Renee
Hello.
from around the way. Oh, she said, don't ever say that part.
Well, she would say that, but
yeah. And so,
is it officially Miss Sparkles?
Yeah, that's what she's calling herself these days, Miss Sparkles.
I don't even know what y'all are saying right now.
Miss Sparkles.
There we go. All right. What's up?
Mutz.
Yeah.
What's going on, my man? You in the building?
Yes, sir. Not much. I'm good. How you doing?
Doing well, doing swell. Oh, we got a special guest. We got a special guest host with us.
I was going to say, I mean, if you wanted to hire me, that's all you had to say.
That's
all you had
she's
to
back
say.
again.
Yeah.
Back with a vengeance.
Right.
He said, right.
That's all you had to say.
All right, she's here.
You're hired.
Miss Sheena K. No, you are not hired. You're visiting.
Yet.
Miss Sheena K. How
if
you doing?
say so.
Our sister from another mister. What's good? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I see you got 2 crystal balls on you.
Don't do this. Do not start like this.
You got 2 crystal balls on your neck.
Don't start like
Yo. So, man, what's going on this week in Tulsa, man? How y'all doing?
I'm great.
You doing good?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Had a good week?
Mm-hmm. It was a busy week. I think the best part has been today because I've gotten to go to brunch, hang out with friends, hang out at Lefty's. Had an amazing massage.
Okay.
Also, my cleaning lady came by today too. So like my house is clean and I got a massage and I got to chill and do all the things. So now it's just like a full vibe.
You know, there it is.
So the body feels good. The house
Smells good. Looks good. It's a good vibe.
Yeah.
How about you, Baxter?
Baxter is dead. Baxter is dead.
Oh, my bad.
Negro
Spiritual 121.
I'm pretty good, man. I'm in a movie. It's playing right now at Circle Cinema.
What's it called?
It's called Greenwood. It's Greenwood American Nightmare, if I'm not mistaken. Black Wall Street American Nightmare. There's a lot of stuff going on. So just forgive me for being all the way out of place. But I'm in the movie. I'm yelling. I'm going crazy.
Are you?
Yeah, I get a scene where I'm telling these people how it is. And
unscripted or scripted?
Loosely scripted.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's where it's at.
How's your week been?
It's been great.
Yeah, it's been
great.
No.
It's been great. It's been great.
You don't know how to transition. You need a transition.
Anyway, we gotta figure this thing out.
Like I was saying.
Right.
So I'm in a movie.
Right.
I'm a Negro DiCaprio.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what's happening, man. And so, it's been great. What was great about it?
It's just been a great week.
Cap it at that.
It's been a fantastic week.
Moving right along.
Right. Right.
So, yeah, let me pull up this flyer because I did this panel discussion, right?
Well, before you even get into that, I'm sorry. I just can't. I mean, when we were talking before we got on the air, we were talking about food and parties and African parties.
Right.
And you were talking about the first time you introduced your wife, who's Mexican.
Yes.
To the concept of African time.
Right.
That's
So,
gotta be interesting.
Right? Oh,
Black people time.
because
or-
there's
Oh, there-
CPT color people time, but then there's a whole nother level that many people don't know about.
CPT time is
APT.
like rookie numbers, you know,
African
like
people
rookie
time.
numbers. Rookie numbers. You're just getting started, right? African
Mhm.
time is a whole nother level, and it's so prevalent that even when like Europeans, Americans go to Africa and they try to like, oh, we need to be on time. Like, whoa, slow your roll. This is Africa. You run on our time, and they get frustrated, but like
Mhm.
you have to do it on our time, and most people think it's like we just chill, but I think there's a concept behind it. We experience time, so
Mhm.
Experience time.
we experience time.
What does that mean?
For example, let's say we got to go to Oklahoma City, right? So most Americans like we got to start at 8 o'clock and get there by 9:30 or
Right.
10, whatever. Africans are like, we're just gonna go, and it's more about who am I with, how am I having fun, and we'll get there when we get there.
Okay.
I
Right.
need to put that one in my pocket.
Right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start experiencing time.
Just experience time, so it doesn't matter when you get there. Like
If you're trying to get there to the game, it matters what time you get there.
Right.
the game will always be there. There's always
No.
another game.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not always gonna be. Look, if the game start at 7 and we don't get there till 10:30, and I'm not gonna be here for a month until they play the next game or whenever the next game is. Now, I'm
That-
just saying now.
That game is not as important as your time
Yeah.
with me, in my opinion. I'd rather have that time with you than go to that game.
And that's fine when you're
Experience
talking
the
about people
family.
who all have adhere to those same cultural nuances. But when you're talking about, for instance, my son has a really good friend who I believe is Kenyan, and his parents are Kenyan, and he played on the football. They've been knowing each other since third grade, and some of the coaches came to me. They were like, "Could you talk to mom? Because when practice starts at 6 and she rolls up at 7:30, when we need her son there at 6." So I had to have that. She didn't really. She was just like, "Oh,
right. No, but it's more of like you're asking Africans to deny who they are.
Right.
Like my job, my last job. In the interview, like what's your biggest downfall? I'm like, I am late. Right out the gate. And they're like, what? I'm like, it's not that I'm going to be late. I am naturally late.
It's not that I'm going to be late.
Maybe that's what it is.
Right.
Because I'm
Late.
African. Like I never get anywhere on time, so that's what it is.
I
I'm
think
just
so. I
naturally
think
late.
so.
I'm
Late.
late.
And I'm like,
So-
if that's gonna be a problem, then don't hire me.
If that's gonna be your problem.
Wow.
Like, ma'am, I'm gonna be late regardless.
Regardless.
He said, I am.
And I
late.
can wake up like 2 hours early. I'm gonna be 15 to 30 minutes late.
Yes.
And I will walk in and I tell people, don't do what I do because I told them in the interview, this is who I am. So they expect it. I'm not going
Did
to.
you explain that it was a cultural thing?
No,
At all?
No,
No?
I'm
it's
like,
a life thing.
if you ask, I'll tell you.
But
But
now
this
I'ma
is
start-
who I am, and I'm not gonna change who I am.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is what's gonna be, and if you have a problem with it, so be it. But I'm not gonna change. And so at that point, they're like, well, at least he told us the truth. So when they sent me an email and like, oh, you were late, I'm like, go back to the interview. There were 5 people there. I didn't lie. All my previous employees.
You knew what you were getting into.
right
When you hired me.
when
Right.
you hired me. I will be there. You can count on me. I would never call in
So-
unless I'm dying, but I
So
never call in. My work is good.
basically, anybody who wants to hire somebody of African heritage,
Whoa, don't blanket
Oh,
statement
schedule
everything.
their end time
wait,
3
Don't-
hours
Wait.
earlier so they can be
No,
on
you
time.
can't be blank because my cousin Stacy is gonna go off on you for that. She is most punctual.
She's the exception, not the rule, honey.
Right.
I've been to
Listen,
Liberian
There's always the
parties.
exception, but
I
the
He
Yeah.
talking
rule
about
is-
a party. He talking about work.
Word. Okay. Well, those
Okay.
are 2 totally different things.
Now, I will say this: I'm Liberian, and I was born 2 weeks late. My mama was upset,
see,
and I've been late ever since.
See? There it is.
But I ain't just trying to put it on everybody. I'm
Right.
gonna just tell you.
right. So
They know me well at 36 degrees north.
right,
When my meeting started at 3,
be there at 3:30.
Oh my God. Yes.
I'm working on it though.
Right.
You not trying to work on it.
Listen,
Well,
He
I'm
said,
working
"Accept
on
me as who I
Take
am."
me as I am.
Take
And
me
listen.
to the
I don't have much.
Yo.
Sing it.
Right?
It's my offering.
What's your offering, bro?
Take me to
My
the
presence.
throne.
Your
Oh,
presence.
oh.
Hey,
Okay.
My
hold on.
presence.
Let me put this on.
My presence is a present.
Right?
My presence.
Actually, that's
I'm
actually
talking
really
to my
true.
son.
Oh my goodness.
Boom, big.
Okay, so I interrupted
I'm
you.
talking to my son, Hakeem.
NS121.
Hakeem, huh?
NS121. Negro Spiritual 121.
What's up?
So I was talking to you. You were talking about the movie.
Oh
that you
yeah,
were
yeah.
in.
Let me pull that up again.
So what was it? It was the Greenwood Film Festival.
Greenwood Film Festival, first annual.
What's the name of the movie?
Directed by Dennis Delmar. Shout out to Dennis for the vision. Shout out for bringing everybody together.
Where's Dennis from?
Man, he lives in California now. I don't know where he's originally from. He's not from Tulsa.
Okay.
But he's a filmmaker. He has a heart for Greenwood, has a heart for the whole story. He wrote it. It's called Black Wall Street, An American Nightmare.
Mm.
Oh yeah. And
So what's the premise like? Was it set in real time? Set
So-
in past? What?
it is secret because we only got a little portion of the script that we gonna be
really?
in. Yeah.
Mhm.
We didn't get the whole script. We got a portion of it. And so
Wow.
So in other words, you got to watch it too.
I do.
All
So
right.
you
I don't know.
even know where you are
I
in the
have
film
no-
and the
I-
whole. I kind of like that though.
It was good. That was interesting. You know what I mean?
That is, I've never heard that
Mhm.
before. Why did he do that?
To make sure that the story doesn't get leaked out and everybody feel like they already seen it before they see it.
Okay, that's smart.
Yeah. And so, but he did an amazing job. Brought a lot of seasoned actors who live in the Tulsa area together and some novice. And I was one of the novice, brought me in. And I was basically playing myself, so that was easy. I'm talking about community issues, talking about we got to take care
And
of
you were
us.
yelling.
There you go.
And I'm yelling.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh,
Perfectly cast.
Yeah.
Negro spiritual as himself.
Yeah.
In the credits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to tell that brother he needed an African. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was good though. It was good. We had like a good argumentative dialogue talking about what issues are going on in the Black community and how we can address them in the scene that I'm in, right?
Okay.
Then there's another scene. I don't want to give that I got to be in where I got to wear a suit and be at this long table and everything's all set up and we got waitresses and maids and stuff and we don't know what's happening around us, but there's a lot of stuff happening around us.
Okay.
But we didn't know.
So where can people check this movie out at?
Circle Cinema.
What's the name of it? Black Wall
Admiral
Street.
and Lewis.
American Nightmare. How long is it running for?
How many days?
Yeah.
It's running right now and tomorrow, so I know that much. I don't know. Circle Cinema be pulling people out of there real quick sometimes.
Yeah, that's.
But I know you get to see it tomorrow as well.
Okay.
And I'm assuming he's going to have a Amazon release, Amazon Prime, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But we should be able to stream it afterwards.
So now you're a movie star. You can add that. You're a felon.
Damn, that's how you start this.
Whoa!
We gonna start out. You are.
Oh my
You are
goodness.
a felon.
No. Listen. She's starting from the valley, taking all the way to the
That's
top.
what I'm saying.
You-
From the
you
valley
have
to the
to-
mountaintop.
Yeah,
You
you
done-
let me
you done-
finish.
You was stealing, wheeling, and dealing.
Right?
let me
Standing in the
finish,
valley.
man.
Hey,
You done from the cuffs
right?
to the
You
cufflinks.
didn't right?
Exactly. It's like Joseph, the story of Joseph, from the prison to the penthouse.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
You
didn't let me
shocked
finish.
everybody. You talking about, I didn't let you finish. You shocked everybody.
'Cause I threw that F word out there. Yeah.
Can
That's
I get an
pretty
autograph,
amazing.
man?
I know.
If she can remove the shackles.
Dang. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was trying
It's
to
all out. Build him
establish-
up, right?
Thank you.
Build him up.
Thank
These
you
are not the
much.
titles that like
Build him up.
start
From.
with.
Yeah.
It's the backstory,
Felon.
man. We gotta have the
Yeah.
backstory, right?
You have all these titles now. No, I'm playing.
Man,
But yeah, soon to be published author. That'll
that's
be good.
it.
Nice.
How long how long has that book been written though?
Well, yeah.
Some years, huh?
The editing part took a long time. So I wrote it in like 45 days, but the editing and the re-edits and the making sure that the message I was trying to convey really connected with the audience I'm trying to reach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so I'm very thankful for my editors. Yeah.
Well, the fact of the matter is, when it comes to stuff like that, timing is very subjective. Like you literally are only on your timeline, nobody else's.
Mm-hmm.
So if you feel like you need to rush in the fear of missing out, or you see other people publishing their books, oh, let me hurry up and get my book at other people, then you're making the wrong move. That's what you need to.
You're not doing it for you.
Yeah, it has to be on your timeline. As long as you feel good about the progress you're making, you know what I mean, and you know when it's right, but you can't go by other people's. I know I do, and I have to like constantly tell myself until I get to the point where I don't have to, like, girl, you are on your timeline, like, period, point blank. You can't. I mean,
I think that's something that we need to explore in this conversation, really, because a lot of people, we saw so many people here in Tulsa, FOMO, fear of missing out.
Right.
during the centennial.
During the centennial, they're like,
yes.
I gotta scramble to get this. I gotta make that. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. Like, hold up. Wait a minute. You're not gonna have 20,000 pieces of whatever your product is, your movie, your scripts, or whatever you think you need to have done. It's not gonna be ready.
And if you do, they're not gonna be good.
If you rush it, it's not going to be
Exactly.
good. If you rush, it's definitely not going to be good. And so you want to make sure that you are thinking not in a moment of an instance, but thinking like timeless. Like, I need to make something that's classic, that's going to last, that's people going to cherish, that they can use next year. Like your jewelry that you make. That's something that's timeless. It's not like, oh, I have to wait for June 1st, 2021, and I'm gonna sell all the jewelry. No. People are gonna be wearing jewelry. People have been wearing it before the centennial, after.
When it comes to like hinging everything up on those moments, then that's probably when you really need to take a step back and ask yourself why you're doing it, what's your motivation. I mean, you want to capitalize off of opportunities, but also understanding that what you have, what God has for you, is for you, like, period. Like, and that allows you to be happy for other people, because you know that what's yours is what's yours. I want to pause a minute to shout out My Vegan Munchies. Ma'am, she was one of the chefs along with Blue from Slaps at the Blunts and Brunch today.
My God. If you have not experienced My, please do so ASAP. Like,
oh yeah, I had
have you had her food before?
The Massacre. Yeah, she was over here at the Community Unity Festival, Part 5 KBOB.
So what was that food? What was it that you ate of hers?
It's called The Massacre, and it's a vegan burger. Like, I'm not even, no cap, on vegan burgers, a lot of them veggie burgers are disgusting because they're mushy. Trash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trash.
And when you trying to change your diet, you
Let's go there, right?
Because because they're mushy. Hers is not mushy. It has the right consistency. It's like the Beyond Beef is good. It has the right consistency, and hers is good. But the Beyond Beef is like made to taste like meat, and she
doesn't use any chemicals.
And it's all chemicals. You know what I mean? It's like they done injected some kind of red stuff in there to make it bleed when you cook it like a burger, and all kinds of stuff. And so hers is 100% plant-based, and you know what I mean, it's local right here. She's doing it, you know what I mean? And so when I ate that, I was like, okay. And it was a lot.
Can I ask a 2%er question? Do you know if she's
2%er? What's that mean?
What is it?
I'm part of the 2% crowd that's gluten free.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you? My mom. Right?
That don't get a horn.
I'm trying to hype it out, man.
Yeah.
It sucks being gluten free, but it is what it is. My life. So if do you have any gluten-free stuff?
Oh, I'm sure she does. I'm
'Cause
sure she
I would
does.
love to try
She
it.
made eggless eggs out of chickpeas, ground
So
up
I didn't get to
chickpeas,
get
and
everything
all
because her
these different
grill.
herbs and spices. She had oyster mushroom bacon.
No, wait, did you have the chicken that I made out of mushroom?
That's gonna be in her menu this
Oh my
week.
gosh.
Did she say tomorrow?
She said this week. She didn't say
Oh, okay,
tomorrow.
Where at?
look. I'm trying to hype her up. Like
Where at?
tomorrow.
Right?
Okay.
So my, that food is good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's she gonna be?
I'm trying to get
You
hooked
gotta
up.
She
follow
got-
her on Facebook.
You have
Yeah.
to find her on Facebook, and it's
Okay.
literally my
Yeah.
M-Y.
No. It's MIMY, ain't it?
No,
No,
it's Ma.
I'm looking. She's watching us right now.
Okay,
I'm looking
good,
at her
good.
name.
Hey, my.
So
There
yeah.
you go.
So put that no finger up.
Yeah, I know when you it's pronounced my, but it's not spelled my, right?
Tomato. We're splitting hairs here, buddy.
Just talking about food,
Just
not
order the
spelling.
food
Come on.
because
Order
it's
the
good.
food, man.
It's good. It's
Shout
good.
out my
Order the
guy.
food.
Shout out my guy Ryan King viewing as well.
And
shout out to Tribe.
And shout out to Slaps, Blue from Slaps, because his food
Man.
it goes hard too.
Listen, he has these jackfruit nachos.
Mhm.
with,
You had
like,
those
What do you
jackfruit
mean?
nachos.
Jackfruit nachos.
jackfruit nachos. Yes.
That sounds delicious,
Don't-
right
Yeah.
there.
It is. It is. It is.
So has everybody here had a chance to go visit the Greenwood Rising Center?
I'm with you on that one.
Y'all, listen here. You guys are disgracing right now. Y'all need to take a
Hey,
pilgrimage.
Hey, at least we're telling the
over.
truth, right?
Yeah,
we're
be
owning
honest.
it.
Be honest. Definitely be honest. But that Greenwood Rising is it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope that how it came up. Well, what's on the inside, I can't say how it came about. But when you go in there, you get to see the narrative, and they got some more information on there that some people may not have heard. And so it was really good. And it's not all the way complete.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So this is just
Mhm.
kind of like a little preview.
Yeah, we get the
Okay.
preview. It's not all the way complete, but it's good.
Is it open
Yeah.
tomorrow? You know?
I don't work there, but
I just asked if
what
you
I-
know. I
what
just
I
asked
can-
if you know. Look at that.
No, y'all asking me a lot of questions that I don't work at Circle Cinema. I don't work at Greenwood Rising.
You're Mr.
Here-
Negro Spiritual.
Here
You
on
in the know.
KBOB 89.9 FM.
Right.
Sunday nights, 8 p.m. Find me right
I
here.
mean, we thought you had answers.
Right.
You know, you
Right,
you-
Mr. Answers
Yeah.
around here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mr. Connected.
what's the weather gonna be tomorrow?
Right.
Negro spiritual. Nah, I don't know that.
We'll find out. Greenwood Rising.
Google is your friend.
Amen.
Yeah,
There
I'm
you
excited
go.
to see what other information they're going to be putting in and what other exhibits like.
They got some real because they tell a narrative about slavery, about it takes like the tour of the Black experience
Mhm.
before it gets to just Tulsa specific. And when they're coming out towards when you come, like you bend the corner and come out, when you start heading on your way back out, you'll see some artifacts from local, like the Eaton family barbershop, which started the civil rights movement for Tulsa in the
Mhm.
60s. So they have barber chair from there, from the barbershop. They have old school Coke machine that was in there, and they got some artifacts from other people
Mhm.
from around the town. And
Well,
so
that was cool.
Yeah.
like
I was about to
that.
say, well, yeah, I went in on Saturday. I skipped a couple of the exhibits because I'm definitely sensitive to a lot of things, and
Mhm.
I'm really tired of seeing the trauma portion.
yeah, got you.
So
Got you.
There
You're
was
gonna-
definitely lacking the
The greatness of
yeah,
Greenwood.
Yeah,
like
but I'm-
seriously, come on now. Like,
I think,
what's
uh,
up with
I
that?
think culture, anybody that's trying to tell the story has told the
Trauma story
Mm-hmm.
a whole lot.
and it's like we need a new story, or at least
Mhm.
expand on there are more
Yeah.
stories that we can play on. That the trauma, we all understand the trauma story. We all know
I mean,
it.
that's literally the Black people's experience in this
Right.
country. Like
So
what happened in Greenwood.
let's build off of that. Let's create a new story, and that's my thing. Is like let's create a new experience. That way, once we walk in, let's not neglect what happened, but let's say now this is where we're going.
And people
Right.
are hungry for that.
Let's
Right.
see
They're
the
hungry to
families
know that.
before the massacre.
Right.
Let's see what they rebuilt. What was
Right.
it? 2,
Okay,
3
but
months
listen,
later?
listen,
Like,
listen to this part. I feel that so much was lost. Like, let's say 1920, we all live right here in Tulsa, right? All of us. And maybe we own shops or whatnot, or our family just stay in the Greenwood district or whatever. We would have pictures, you know what I mean, of how beautiful it was, and out kicking it one night, and we taking pictures and stuff. And with everything being burned and destroyed, it's like how much you rarely get pictures like that. I'm looking at that Black Wall Street, that little black and white over there.
Over there, yeah.
You know what I mean? We've seen that, you know what I mean, but we rarely see so, you know what I mean, good documentary video or photographs from.
Are you saying because it was destroyed?
That I believe that's the reason why we don't have enough of
Well,
it.
maybe from like pre 1921, but I was talking to Mr. Eaton and last night, and I'm like, you have to reach back 30, 40, 50 years. You have a bustling Greenwood,
True.
a thriving Greenwood, a thriving, North Side. Like, but I feel like that is definitely being downplayed, underplayed, and not brought to attention because then people start asking questions. Well, what happened? And then you start talking about eminent domain and the Federal Highway Act, and then you start digging into who the people who were in power in the city who brought about the highway, who were clamoring to like not fund Greenwood and the North Side and all that, and that's like modern times.
True story.
You know the movie
Crazy Rich Asians.
Yes.
Have you seen
that?
that?
Good.
It is really good.
I just watched it like 2 weeks ago.
I haven't even watched it.
I want to watch
But that movie told of a prosperous Asian community.
Wait a minute.
Right?
You talking about this man ain't even watched the movie?
No, I haven't even watched it.
I haven't watched it. But listen. The point is here, right? Just like we had Black Panther,
we
right?
We can't get on nothing.
Listen,
because you ain't watching the movie.
Listen, I don't need to watch the whole movie. Let me tell
make
you
a point with some secondhand
Listen,
How you even know what it's about?
Oh, come on, Mud.
I didn't watch the whole movie, but I watched. I'm caught in between.
Okay, I'm say that at least.
You started it at least.
Yes.
Don't lie.
Listen.
Yes.
Don't lie.
Call your wife, because your wife watched it. Your wife watched it, didn't she? You didn't.
No, I did. Come on.
Hey, wife, call in at KBOB and tell the truth.
918 3873.
Yeah,
but listen, you know the trailer to the movie.
I do know the truth.
There you go.
He watched the previews.
But the point is, right?
We had Black Panther,
which told of it, this utopia is successful. But we haven't quite seen any other truly successful movie that tells a story that way.
Because that was fictional.
That was fictional.
Yeah.
But we can still, because people gravitate towards stories. If you see yourself in a story, right?
Yes.
Avengers and all of that is fictional, but we can create a new story and say there is a Black enterprise out there. And we can be leaders of companies. We can be the doctors. We can be all of this. If we create those stories, there's so much Black information worldwide that we can tap into and create a new narrative. That way we don't celebrate only the struggle. Because that's even 12 years a slave and all of that.
Stop celebrating the struggle.
Right?
Let's
carry on. I just had to slow that.
But let's create a new narrative. That is my thing for artists. Artists, like, culture follows art, right? So we need to create a new art and say this is what Blackness is, and we put it out there, and we show success that is not tied to just playing ball or music or
crime
or whatever. We need to tell a new narrative, and I've seen it like there's some thrillers out there that have come out, and that's impressive. But we need more of that so that the young kids can see themselves in these roles and say, I can be a surgeon. I can own real estate.
We need the Black Doogie Howser.
There you go.
That's what we need. Nah, I'm not feeling the energy.
They don't know. They don't know.
I was just thinking about what Paul just said about like the young kids.
It's too loud.
Well, we can talk loud. The young kids Yeah, we can raise our
Talk
voice.
about the young
Talking
kids.
what Paul just said
Lift
about the young
every
kids, they
voice. You
need
want
to
to lift
see.
their
But
voice?
the thing is though, this is 2021, and all these kids have access to technology. There are more people of color in roles in movies and commercials. You go to the store, you get Barbie dolls and stuff that look like how I grew up. We didn't have any of that. There was literally always the token Negro. So my point is that like these kids have access at their fingertips
No,
with the
no, but the
technology.
difference.
Not my
No,
kids.
no, but the
Because
difference
they
is
got their
this.
phone taken for
Oh,
not
no.
listening.
Right? No, no.
Right.
But the difference.
you hold up
Okay, go ahead.
because I don't know what you're about to say the difference is, but the way I grew up and the way the kids now grew up as far as representation is 100% different.
Yes.
They have way, way, way more representation
Yes.
at their fingertips. So what is the key difference?
The difference is this: the information they're getting is based off of algorithms, and algorithms that
Mm.
Facebook and Instagram and all of these are putting out. You're not getting the information that you want unless you're looking for it. And
So what's the real problem? They're
and the
not
inf-
looking for it.
because just like right now, if I went on, let's say Yahoo, I'm getting all the information that Yahoo wants me to see, right? If I
Mhm.
go on Instagram, they're putting out the top influencers, they're throwing those guys in front of my face, right?
But the difference is if we take control of the narrative.
And we write our stories the way we want them. So now we're tailoring the narrative of blackness, not allowing Facebook and Instagram to tell us, because I don't want to see Khloe Kardashian or whoever, but because she's popular and people like her stuff, it will pop up first, right? It may not pop up because so I have to go outside of that to look for people. And how do I know these people if I've never seen them before, right? Like I have to have that information that this guy is somebody I need to follow,
Mm.
right? And so if they're not in my feed and you didn't tell me about them, I'm never going to follow them.
So once again,
but
even
if
in the
we s-
technology age, our power and everything is in the hands of somebody else. We
Right.
continually give our power over. I don't buy that.
Let me
I mean,
say,
I know what you're saying.
let
I
me
do
say
believe
this,
in
though.
I do understand how algorithms work, but like it's just like it's just gonna be something else 30 years from now. Why
Listen,
we're not, you know what I mean?
Let me say this. So, and I said it on the panel discussion today about advertising. And so we have to understand the game that we're
You
playing.
gotta say marketing. Advertising is a very
Marketing,
much a 80s, 90s
advertising,
word. Yeah, just say marketing.
marketing, presenting it, putting yourself out there for people to see you. You have to understand like how flooded the market is and how crowded and
Yes.
congested it is.
Yes.
There's so that you have Facebook, and like for one person on their phone, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, LinkedIn, email, phone
TikTok.
calls, TikTok. You got all these different things.
Right.
Then whatever other that's dinging their phone and is the most important, the most valuable thing is our attention.
Yes.
Mhm.
And our attention is
Which
what
is-
they're all vying for. They're all trying to get our
Well,
attention.
and attention can also be explained our energy.
It's our energy. It's capital for
It's
them. It's
100%.
whatever you got. And so when they get so many views, then they get to put an ad pop up. But last year, Instagram didn't have ads popping up during stories.
Right.
Now you
Now
getting
they
ads
are, yeah.
popping up during stories.
Yep.
You gotta like X
Yeah.
out of this and come
X out of
back
that.
to your story
Yep,
and all
yep.
this. You know what I mean? And so while these people are spending this much money, time, energy, understanding how to get our attention, we can't just think that I have this great product. Why is it not moving? Why are people not seeing it? What's happening?
Right.
You have to study how to get your product to your tribe. And your tribe don't even know that they're your tribe.
Exactly.
But you have to do the studying. We
Right.
got to take care of us. We got to do it for
Right.
ourselves. We
Because
got to
they're being
figure out how
flooded with a bunch
Right.
of
to,
information.
you don't want to see Chloe like you just said. You want to see the old Chloe before she had a nose job.
Right.
Bring that Armenian nose back, Chloe.
Right.
No.
But
Yeah.
so
Just stay
so
off of Black Twitter and Khloe Kardashian because that hour don't. It's hilarious. Her new look.
The
No,
transition.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, so we have to
tailor the information. Just like you said, we have to study the market and tailor the information so that it's sent out to our tribe, the people, our audience. And so then our kids see a different narrative, because there's this played narrative that we all know is being played every day, right? So if we're going to change, we have to change the narrative. And it's harder to change the older people. Excuse me, sorry. It's harder to change the older people than it is the kids, because they're still impressionable. So the information that needs to go out to the children is what we need to, like, I'm not talking about kids, but like teens. That's where it needs to be done. And that's how you change a generation. Because millennials would, the problem with millennials right now that everybody says that would happened 20 years ago.
Okay, I can get with that, but I also understand too that there like are some people that are sent here that literally like if this is all, if we're all in a movie, which sometimes I think we are, but we're not going to get into that. We're all in a movie. We're all characters. We're all the main characters in our own movie, but we're all extras in other people's movies. We might be supporting cast in other people's movies.
Right.
I don't even, what was my point? I'm trying to think of, because my daughter, we were in Walmart. She was just like, she had her little outfit. She was just like, I don't even know why I just just look like this coming in Walmart. She's like, I'm just giving so much main character energy. I was like,
nice.
Giving what it's supposed to
That's
have.
exactly
it. Giving main character
but
energy.
My point of saying
that
is that some people, unfortunately, that literally is their life. They're like, some people are worker bees. Some people are not. Some people are going to be awake. Some people are going to walk through this realm asleep. Some people are meant to go from being an extra to a main character, and other people, some people literally their role in life is to be an extra. Like, we can't save everybody. So when you say this, why are you laughing?
No, she's speaking truth. She's speaking truth.
When you say you can't save everybody, I'm like, don't.
And she looked at me like, I can't save you, buddy. Right?
But that's true story though.
No, but it's the 80-20 rule. 20% of the population of all the effort, everything changes the world. The other 80%
go along. Yeah.
Right. So again, we're not looking to change all of the blackness. We're looking for the 20% that can affect change.
Okay.
And so we need to get to them before change gets to them first.
Okay, I get.
Grown men, stop dancing on TikTok. Put your money together and let's build.
We have people who
they can't build and dance at the same time.
Amen.
They can. Absolutely. Absolutely.
On TikTok. Yeah. What's that dance that I can't? When he in a line.
Oh, so you already practiced it.
Oh, he knows. He knows. Hey,
let me ask. If your daughters want to dance, are you going to say no?
They don't want me to dance.
But if they do.
They no. If my daughters want me to dance on TikTok, I'm going to tell them, look here. I'll do my daughters, man. But they in punishment. They can't even get their phones back. So I ain't going to be dancing on TikTok.
Everybody on punishment in your house.
Acting bad.
Acting bad.
What's your thought on TikTok dancing, man? Sheena King.
I mean, I ain't in it.
You are definitely
here.
In it.
You're right here. Give us the point.
Definitely in it. You're the number one.
I say do whatever brings happiness, whatever brings peace, and whatever brings joy to your life. So if you want to dance and pop, lock, and drop it on TikTok, then do it.
Then how are we gonna move the black consciousness forward?
What are you saying?
You can be all.
You can do all. You don't have to be in one narrative.
I would argue with you and say that like movement and creativity in the arts, that is us.
No,
that is
mimicking. All they do is recycle the same dances. They not creative. No, I'm talking about the men.
Oh, but
especially the men who was in prison in that prison line doing the TikTok.
Oh, okay. Can they not have a little fun and joy?
They can have fun, but
we
was looking like them. We was looking at them like,
no, let them do their thing. Let them do their thing. Seriously. We as black people, we've been told what to do, how to dress, have to speak in code. Don't wear your natural hair to corporate job. This is all like
You
all
can't
this
dance, you
craziness,
can't
all
dance,
this
you can't
foolishness,
eat
as
this.
they say in Liberia. Liberians say all that foolishness. Yeah.
Hey,
All
we're in a
that
new
fool-
age, buddy.
Yeah,
We're in
no,
a
I'm
we're
gonna
new
not
let y'all.
doing
age.
I'm
that
gonna let y'all
anymore.
have it, man. Look here.
And no,
Here
no.
at
But no, no.
KB
Let
But
people do what they
here
want.
on, no, here on KBOB 89.9.
No, for real.
No,
We
but,
about to
but I
go to
get where
commercial.
he's coming from. You know,
you
We
have
got
to, you
things
have
we
to
need to be
understand that
handling, man.
there's a dynamic to manhood.
right? So there's a guy who just can't get with the TikTok dancing,
Well,
and that guy.
see, but
and
the
we have
dynamic to manhood is going to be the dynamic of your own making. Like your dynamic of manhood may not necessarily be his. May
That's
not
why I said
necessarily be
there's
the man
there's
down
a
the street.
dynamic
Don't
to
listen
it.
to her
And-
because
and-
no,
she's telling you how a man gonna be a man.
And
So
And
don't.
that's
No,
what
I
I'm
did
saying.
not say that. No,
Your
I did not say
dynamic-
that.
You just
I
said
know
it.
I did not say that. I
You
said,
said this
his
dynamic.
dynamic may not be yours. It was actually giving you agency over how you want to define
No,
your
for
manhood.
It's
Like-
it's
like-
one definition.
there's a
Yeah.
man who can't deal
One
with the
definition,
TikTok
definition,
dances,
right?
So
right?
your
Yeah.
definition of manhood is the same as his?
And it's right.
We're in the dictionary.
And it's right. Oh,
It's-
so the
oh,
dictionary
oh,
created
oh,
by
okay.
white
Black
people.
man.
Oh, the
Black man
black-
dictionary. Again,
Black man.
Nah.
I'm
Let me find out there's a
dictionary.
black
I'm
man
agreeing
dictionary.
with everybody here.
Look,
This
listen, I'm
is-
and
agreeing with
disagree-
everybody.
Hey,
I
the
ain't-
black-
and I'm disagreeing with
the
the
black
people
man
with everything.
dictionary name is not Webster's. Jerome.
At the
Jerome's
same time, I'm
dictionary.
disagreeing with everybody.
Jerome's
Ray
dictionary.
Ray's
Ray Ray's dictionary.
Ray's dictionary.
of manhood.
Jerome Ray
Jerome
Jenkins.
Ray. Yeah.
Jerome Ray Jenkins.
Put
You
your
know
name.
what's happening? Unfortunately, I think this kind of can span across even
this is fun.
color
That's what I love.
or because as we all know that race is a construct, right? It's the
Mhm.
mentality. But I really think that what it means to be a man or a woman has been defined by other people for so long that we kind of hold on to our own ideas of what it is to be a woman or a man, and somehow but if somebody else decides to express their manhood or womanhood in a different way than yours, that's not a threat to yours. That's not a threat to your idea of
It's
what
not
it
a
is to
threat.
be a man.
But-
It doesn't
all right,
have to
all right,
be-
all right,
that's
all
how
right,
you
but let me
act.
ask you a
right.
question.
She's
Because she took
100%.
it there.
It's
Let me
not
ask you a
it's
question.
not.
Who gets to define it? So, for example,
You get to
You.
define it for
wait,
yourself.
for myself.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So if I define my manhood in a certain way, do you have an opinion about it?
Do I have an opinion?
Yes. Do you have a say?
No,
No, she
I
don't
don't have
gotta
a
say,
say.
but she has an
I can have an
opinion.
You can
opinion,
have
but
a-
I don't
you don't
have
have
a
a
say.
say,
However you
right?
decide to live
Yeah.
your life is how you live your life.
Right?
Just live your life.
So,
Hey.
hey, listen. So, what if I define my manhood that you don't agree with?
Who
It's-
cares?
who-
Really?
Because
because
only person
no,
that's gonna
because
care-
he said something, right?
Mhm.
He said, "I can't get with the dancing dudes."
Paraphrase.
Yeah.
that's not what I said.
That's
Paraphrase.
definitely not what he said.
Yeah,
That's not how we ended up in this conversation.
and I'm not. I
Don't-
apologize for saying
Here
it the
on
wray.
KBOB 89.9.
No, listen. I'm not trying to knock what. Okay, the way you said
Just say what you gotta say.
it, right?
Just
What I was saying was the way you said it. They came up against it, right?
yeah.
They came up against it, which means they had an opinion
Mm.
about it,
Mhm.
and they voiced their opinion.
Mhm.
But that's the way you felt about your
I'm gonna
manhood.
strike that opinion. No, I'm playing. Go ahead.
Right? So your opinion or your stance in manhood is valid to you. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter why.
Mhm.
It's valid to you.
Absolutely.
Just like I
Absolutely.
could be the same in the same boat. That I can really.
But what
But
he
he
should
didn't.
go ahead,
I was about
Sheena.
to say he didn't say it as if it was an opinion. He said it as if he was right, they were wrong.
Right.
For
Right.
him.
That's the difference.
Yeah,
It,
for
well,
him.
He
it
didn't
was
say
never
that.
for
For
him.
him.
No, it wasn't for him.
No,
never
it was for
him.
them.
For
Because
them.
they wrong.
See, exactly.
That,
Exactly.
again, that's his
They
opinion.
wrong.
That's his
Exactly.
version of manhood.
And
No,
that's
I'm
it.
not even talking about manhood.
What
I'm,
he- what
I'm
he-
talking about black people moving forward. That we don't need to be wasting time doing that. We need to
Listen,
be.
it takes us
Listen,
all, sir.
Okay, there's
It
where I
takes us
disagree with
all,
you.
Yeah.
Because we can waste all
I
the
don't
time we
even know
want.
why.
We can. We
Yes.
got time to waste.
Yes,
What the
you cannot work all the time.
Bruh.
You gotta relax. You gotta have fun. You gotta enjoy your
I mean,
life.
this is the same man showing up at 10 o'clock to the 7 o'clock
Right.
game.
right,
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 right.
right.
You gotta experience your life, and
You
if
got
that,
if you in prison and you not going to the law library, and you over here dancing around on TikTok.
Who said they weren't in the law library before that?
I just said that.
Before that.
I just said that.
Maybe they were dancing, and
No,
then
I
right
could
after
tell
that,
how they were dancing, they weren't in the law
Sir,
library.
at that moment,
Those were not law library
at
dance
that
moves.
moment.
None of those dance
But-
moves look
But
So
They didn't
basically,
look
you
legal.
want to punish people or assign certain characteristics to people because they're not you. Because God
What?
didn't give them, God didn't put in them what He put in you
It's
to
not
go to the law.
God.
So no, you're judging them. If they
Bruh,
want to dance
listen.
around on TikTok and be in prison for the next 30 years, then that's where they gonna be.
let them be.
Let them
Yes,
live.
I'm judging them.
Yeah, yes, you are.
No, I'm not judging
them.
them because they calling me, asking me for freedom. They calling me, asking me.
TikTok
can
dudes,
can you
man.
help me get out?
That's real. That is.
You
Hey.
calling me, asking
Hey.
me for freedom, but you dancing on TikTok.
You saw
Hey,
somebody call
free
that you
enterprise.
called
That's when you
actually
charge them
dancing
for
on
it.
TikTok.
I see them on their Facebooks gang banging,
Yeah.
but you asking me for freedom. You in prison gang banging.
Right.
Walking, huh?
Okay.
Man, come on, man. I don't just be saying this stuff just to
Well,
say
you
it.
have to clear. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's
No,
funny
listen,
though. I gotta say the
This
funny
is why
stuff.
communication is important because you gave us a different perspective.
No.
Yes,
It's
you
getting
did.
heated in here,
Yeah, it
Shinike.
was.
Yeah.
It's getting heated in here.
Listen.
He mad. He mad because they want to be on TikTok, but calling him.
Right.
You
talking
got
about-
like
Hey,
your life should
Hey,
matter
oh,
more.
okay. Let
than-
me ask.
You in there pop locking and dropping, but you
Calling
using your
him,
phone
hey,
call for the
man.
day to call Negro Spiritual to get you out.
That's why he mad. So there's a backstory to that. whole
They're
thing.
wasting his time.
One of y'all
See?
called him.
They're wasting
and
his
you
time.
out. It was on the
Hey.
video.
There was a backstory to that.
It was.
comment.
That was
Okay.
personal.
Okay,
That,
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
There
Who
you
called
go.
you out?
Playing confidentiality, huh? Well, you can't. But yeah,
Wasting
that
your
was,
time.
That one was personal.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm gonna disable
understand
TikTok
now.
on my
Like
phone.
she
I was
said,
about to download it.
Title felon. She said. Yeah. Let's start number one.
I was about to get TikTok on my
That's
phone,
funny.
but I
It
might
is
not
funny
be
in a
friends with
sense
him.
I said that, but it's actually that status as a felon that honestly, because you changing around that has opened up a lot of doors for you, and you can't deny that.
I wear it
You
on my
use it
hat
turning
every
your
day.
pain into purpose. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
Salute.
When I first met Baxter, he's like, "I'm a felon. I got this. I got that. I got that."
Sir, who asked you that first?
Right?
Don't be coming asking. Look, I let people know. No. Listen. To keep it 1,000, I let people know so that nobody, if you don't want to deal with me, I don't want you to find out a week. Oh my God.
Oh my God, he's a
No.
felon.
I just decided I was gonna do business with him. I'm gonna do this. No. You need to know right now.
Can you tell them the story about where you stole that gun from the security guard?
Can you get off? Right here on KBOB 89.9
I don't
FM.
know what this man.
That's
was
where we're doing the
man.
profile show.
When
We
he
do
told me that
not
story-
condone
Right.
any criminal behavior on KBOB. This is black on black community.
Yeah.
Where's community radio? Community.
Okay. So we got to shout out, even though this right now, Baxter, Negro Spiritual turned the air conditioning off. We over here just dripping.
Right.
At this point, there's a whole
Hey,
show
you need to-
going on.
you
I
need
didn't have to pull my fan
You
down.
need
I don't
to see
even
the
care what I
fan.
look like
Yeah.
anymore.
We gotta give props to this fan right
And I
here.
don't know how he's still
That's a
breathing.
Ugandan
Is this
fan
man-
or Nigerian or what?
That's probably Gunning, man.
Ghanaian.
Ghanaian.
Listen
And but
here,
this
my
was
man.
also right.
Gunning.
This was also gifted to me a couple. I want to say
That's
a year ago
beautiful,
now, 2
really?
years ago, from my friend Jerica. Shout out to her.
Oh,
She takes
shout
good
out
care of
Jerica.
Shout out Jay Parlay.
mostly because I don't think she wanted me to steal hers.
Oh,
So she got
gave-
me my own. But
that's beautiful.
Shout out to Jerica doing
Shout
a
out
lot.
to Eye Candy Queen, the proprietor of the Greenwood Gallery
yeah,
on Greenwood. Next, a black woman gallery owner. Y'all go check her out.
Black on
Next
black
to
on black.
Lefties. Yes.
Man. Yo, so
I know you hot over there. You got a
Yeah,
whole
listen,
long
you got on
sleeve button up
coats
to
and-
the top.
First of
long
all,
sleeve.
Militant.
Where are you going?
Militant.
I know you hot.
He don't sweat.
Yeah,
Look, he's not even
hot.
sweating.
Like,
He's Liberian.
I
They
don't sweat. Here on
Not even
KBOB.
pressure. Not even in pressure moments. It's
Yeah,
like
don't
I'm
sweat.
I'm cool all day.
Cucumber.
So can we just go ahead and just say that it is okay, men, if you want to dance on TikTok, if you want to dance on social media and express yourself, because
Look at
whether or
that.
not you agree with this, sir, we all have a masculine and feminine
I didn't even
energies.
say it
We
was
both do.
feminine
We
or not.
all do.
Hey,
You have feminine
I'm gonna
energy.
say something
He has
controversial.
feminine energy.
you said TikTok.
Personally,
Argue that.
What
Personally,
you finna say, Mutz?
Yeah,
I just want to know.
yeah,
listen,
there's a new age that says, "Oh, men can cry" and all that, and I'm okay with it.
yeah, men can cry.
But I'm not with men who are criers.
I don't know if that's a difference.
Explain.
Explain.
Ma-
I believe part of being a man is being able to control yourself. You can cry, but don't let the emotions overwhelm you. Because, especially,
That's a human being.
Let
that
him
thing.
talk.
let me finish. Especially if you're a family man. For example, if things go down, someone needs to be at the helm of the boat, right?
At the helm
Right.
of the boat.
You cannot be breaking down when turbulence is coming in, right? And so
Facts.
you can cry by all means, but don't let your emotions control the direction of your path. You control your emotions because emotions are supposed to be a caveat to your life. They're not supposed to control your life. So if I see a bunch of dudes just going off and being emotional, that's my personal thing, and you can knock me off my stool. I'm okay with that. But that's the table I stand on. Like, you can be emotional, great, but don't let your emotions control
Run you.
Run
I mean,
you.
You can't
I
do
think
that.
you can apply that across the board. I tell my
Yeah.
kids that. Like,
True.
Yeah,
why does it have to
so-
be a man thing? Like, that's a
It is
woman
Because I'm a
man
man
thing.
talking to a man.
That's a woman thing as well.
Because
Don't
also
let
in
your
this
emotions run you.
because in this day and age, men telling women what to do is a taboo. So I'm
What?
talking, yes, it
You
is.
wouldn't necessarily be telling us what to do, though. I mean,
Yes,
that's
he's
just
Right.
telling you what to do. Now he's telling it to men. He didn't say it to women because he's definitely telling men what to do. Now, if you say it to a woman, it's gonna be an issue. But he's telling you exactly what to do. Don't let your emotions control you.
What woman's gonna have an issue with somebody?
Don't tell me
telling
what to
her
do.
that?
got
How
an
many
issue right now.
Don't tell me what to do. How many times have you heard that?
I'm about to hear it again.
And
Everybody
said, don't
Amen. Don't tell me what to
If
do.
somebody literally was like, "Don't let your emotions control you," I would be like, "Don't tell me what to do." That would be
You
like,
just-
that's
Yeah.
weak.
Haven't you told that to a dude?
what? Don't tell me what.
Don't
to
tell
do.
me what to do. Be honest.
She
I had to,
said
I had to run it
be
back.
today.
No, but they wasn't in that
She
context.
said
Have
that.
y'all ever
She
told
said
a
it
woman?
today.
Who said that today?
Have y'all ever told a woman to not tell you
Who
what to
said
do?
that?
She said it
Have
today.
y'all ever
You can
told
bet your
a
life on it,
woman-
huh?
Who said that? Who said that?
Man,
Who
what
said
I'm
that?
seeing is that y'all need to redefine these ideas of what it means to be a man and woman or whatever.
I don't have
No,
to
no.
redefine
Let me-
nothing
Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question.
from the Bible.
Do you
of
believe that men
Papa
should
Baxter.
tell you how
I
to
know.
define a woman?
No.
Yes,
Then
I'm gonna tell you, woman.
If she believes that a man,
stuff over.
Look, they
Listen.
They're trying to attack me.
right? But no, if she says that a man should not tell a woman how to define a woman,
It's just like
why
I
should
can't
a
tell
ma-
you
why would
how
a
to
woman?
define. I can't tell you how to define yourself as a
When a
man.
woman's fed,
How
did I know she did?
She just said
You
you.
need to define
No,
how
I
you need to
said-
redefine.
We should
it.
all
I
revisit.
defined it, but you didn't like the way I
Yeah,
defined
Maybe
it.
we should
She
all
said we
revisit.
Huh?
revisit.
All
That's-
revisit what it means to be a man and a woman. Like that's what I'm saying.
revisit. Look, we about to write
But that's a personal
here on
thing. though.
KBOB
And so,
Negro Nights. We're gonna write down the man and the black man, black woman Bible
amen.
according to how to live.
So
Oh,
you take
it's
care of
trouble.
the black men part, and we'll take care of the black women part. And
Amen.
then
Let's do it.
Put
And we'll
together
put
and
it
see-
together.
and
No,
see
no,
if
no,
it
no,
match
no.
up.
After we do that,
Uh-huh.
then we're gonna switch and write the other half.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
And then we
Yes.
see if we line
Yes.
it up.
Yes.
You see, you
It
ain't
is a-
trying to do a full
it is an
study.
experiment.
You're not trying to do
It is
a
an
full
experiment.
In
study.
that. I don't have an interest.
You don't.
in,
That's
in telling
the
a
problem
man-
right there.
telling
It
a
is an
man how to be a
experiment.
man.
No, no,
Right,
no,
You
no, no.
have a lot of interest in it.
And telling
No,
a man
I
how
support
to be
him.
a
That.
man.
I
do not.
support that. Let me
All-
tell you why.
All y'all women got a lot of interest.
Let me
in
tell you
telling
why.
us what to do.
Let me tell you why I support
My
his
old
idea.
self, yes. My new self, no. I have no
Thank
interest
you.
in telling a man how to be
Thank
a
you.
man.
Let me tell you
Thank
why.
you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Because if we live in the same space, we need to understand what the other person thinks and feels.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we will not be able to communicate completely and wholly.
Can we
So
complete
if we
this?
can decide what that guy thinks a woman should be, then we know where the disconnect is.
Exactly.
And that's
No.
where the
That's
disconnect.
Exactly.
I'm okay with you telling me you need to do
That's
this.
just y'all low key trying
no,
to
no,
make a woman conform to your ideas.
Who
of what
said
a woman
you have
should
to
be.
conform?
All that.
Who said you have to conform?
All of that.
Who said you have to
He did
conform?
not say conform.
No.
He
I
said
said
inform.
No.
Inform.
Get the
Because if you don't know how
y'all
I
not
feel
slick.
about you,
I'm not
and you
saying
and I
slick.
like listen, I don't know how you feel about me as a man. I don't know what I should act as a man according to you.
Then why are you
Because-
with her? This is weird.
That-
No.
that
He's
just
not
comes in-
saying he gonna change. He's just saying he gonna know.
At least I know, because if I know what you want as a man, as a woman, as in a man, I need to know what that template is.
That just comes from communication.
Right.
Yeah,
Period. It
communicate
doesn't-
it on the paper.
But-
Communicate
and
it
so-
on the paper. Why
But
y'all
how
scared?
about you
Must.
communicate without? How about you
Hey,
communicate?
hey, wait a minute.
Right.
Why y'all scared?
Who's
scared?
Yes, you
Scared
are.
of
I can tell
what?
you all day, every day, what I would want from a man in my life. But it doesn't mean it's the same as what
No.
Kristen
I'm not
wants.
talking about-
That's
I'm not
why we
talking about-
said-
Well,
Or
no, I'm
from
not-
a-
I'm talking
as a
about
man in
you
general.
have-
What I feel
you
like
have
what-
a son. You have a son. Y'all had fathers.
And that's
y'all
why
had-
he's
I'm
and
talking
that's why
about
he's in Alabama
manhood.
with his father, because
Yeah.
I can't teach that boy how to be a man.
Okay, good. You
But
know,
you're
at least
raising
you know that,
him.
though.
But you're raising a man. In other words, you have a
A lot of influence.
a lot of influence in what the kind of man this
Mhm.
guy becomes. So we
I
need
do.
to know what kind of man you
At least
envision.
for him to treat a
To
woman,
treat a woman, just period.
be a man.
Because
in
let me ask you,
society.
I
What do
always-
you-
I
what do
always
you
told
think?
people this, right?
I think we need to go. I'm gonna let you finish, but I think we need to have certain scenarios,
Right.
And then let
Let
them
me put the most controversial thing, right?
Sex,
Oh,
right?
Let me go there. Let me go there for a spirit.
Right?
Look,
Let me go
let's
there.
get the horn.
Let me go there, right?
As a guy,
Mm-hmm.
Nobody ever told me how to have sex.
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
But if I get with a woman, right, she expects me to know how to have sex with her,
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's
Mhm.
crazy.
Isn't it?
You said
True.
it's crazy.
Y'all just made a huge leap from talking
No, no,
about
no. Listen,
teaching your son
listen,
how to
I
be
picked-
a man
I
to
picked one-
Let him say what he gotta
sex.
say.
That's just a crazy
Because
leap. I'm sorry.
because aspect
two
of
It's an
totally different
aspect of
things.
manhood.
because two people in a bedroom can communicate and say,
Again,
I don't like this.
Listen,
I like this.
I
Don't
picked-
do this.
I
don't
picked
do
one
that.
narrative. I picked
because if I take all of manhood, we're talking about finances, we're talking about faith, we're talking about character, we're talking about family, we're talking about work, we're talking. So I picked one out of many. I just picked one.
And go with it now.
Right.
We
And
got,
go
we
with
it.
got
Right.
3
Right.
minutes. Go
Go ahead,
with
Master.
it.
Go
Go with it.
Go with it.
Hold
So-
up.
Go ahead,
All right.
preach.
So now, if I pick just one,
Mhm.
and I said nobody in my
Get
life,
your wife on the phone.
call her right here. Nobody ever.
Call her.
Amen. Call her. She knows.
We need
I
to
told her
she need to be in this
if I
chair
don't
right
know
here.
what to do,
draw it on the board.
I told
Okay.
her.
He won't. He won't.
Listen, I have no ego.
But let me
He said, "Let me get my whiteboard out here."
Right.
Get it out, man. Show me.
Teach me.
Teach me.
But
me.
But how many men would do
Sex
that?
ed on KBOB.
Right.
If you're with who you're supposed to be with, you're of course a man is gonna say, teach me how to love
how
you.
many men have done that with you?
Oh, he good. Yes,
Name
Wait, wait, listen,
he getting
listen.
answer
First
now.
of all, about to get in trouble because he said, how many? About to get in trouble. Hey, Miss Mutz.
Miss Mutz, don't call her.
Miss
Miss Mutz, don't call her with.
Don't have nothing to do with me.
It ain't got nothing to do with me this month.
So
How
Right.
He did drop that voice though.
Right? So if I don't know,
and I'm just saying this is one aspect.
if I don't know what a woman wants,
And I learned my experience. I learned sex from porn.
Right?
Bless your heart.
Right. I learned
Sorry.
sex from porn when I was 8. That's where I learned my sex game, and it is not what true sex is if you're in a
Right.
true relationship. So if I never ask you these things, if women never tell us these things, how are we supposed to know?
And
But
that
that's a
and
part of
there it is.
communication in a
Communication.
relationship.
But now that's in a relationship. When we get to this point,
It's already too far. How about we learn before I go
to the next. What if it's your daughter? right?
Well-
You have a daughter. Wouldn't you
First
want?
of all, she's probably listening, so we need to just go ahead and change the subject.
My bad. The question that I was asking.
She will call up here like,
The question
it's
that I'm asking,
weird. You guys are
wouldn't
talking
you-
about a 60 like she was
Yo.
off. So let's
Wouldn't you want a guy to know these things before they got with the person that you care about?
well, you
To
would
know-
want,
to learn.
but that's part of the joy
that's
of
the thing,
exploring.
though.
Are
and
we
learning
talking about
people.
I mean, specifically? Are we still on the sex part specifically?
Yes, it's
In
on his
relationship?
Pick
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
Pick.
No, let's finish this topic out.
No,
So
we
finish
got-
what she was
No,
saying.
because I
It's
was
9:00.
Let her
First
finish
of
what
all,
she was gonna say.
it is.
dang.
We
All
having
right.
fun here at KBOB 89.9.
That's why I gotta come back because
we gonna have part 2.
Amen.
Somebody trying to get a job in this joint.
Yeah.
But we
I
definitely.
mean, if you want me to stay,
Hey.
So, communication is key.
It
Amen.
Definitely.
And if you love somebody, then like you want to like explore those things with that person and like try new things and say, oh no, not that. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know,
Or
and
like,
then no
"Ooh,
two
yeah."
women are going to be the same. What I like, the next woman not going to like. So
Right.
you're going to have to
True.
relearn
Learn
that person
anyway.
all a
It's
new person
communication.
all over again.
Not
But-
being
but-
afraid to tell the person that you're with.
True, but there's also like a general template out there. I'm not saying every.
Where?
With who? Where? And so
Listen.
Google, y'all, Queen,
said
can you
that?
Google the general
Listen.
template for
It
that
is-
he's talking about? For,
I need it.
There's a
Put it in
bell
my
curve.
inbox.
for relations.
There's a bell curve of people. There's
Like a 10% that's on the edge, and another 10%
I will
that's on
tell
the
you
side.
this.
But a generality of people fall in that
Okay.
80%. And
Yo.
if we
His data is
Your
fuzzy,
sand
man,
timer
like-
is out.
Yeah. This hourglass is over.
Listen, family,
Well, no,
listen,
wait.
listen,
I
listen.
will say this
Mhm.
because his saying time you had. When it comes to relations and all that kind of stuff, like
Wait, did you just say
Relations.
having
Relations.
relations? First of all, let me
I
think
love
of
it.
Patricia.
I love it.
Patricia,
Nothing
when it comes to relations.
I love it.
Relations,
Right?
When it comes to what Mustard is talking about, communication is key, and you will have to relearn things.
Whoa.
That's part of. But you're gonna
Gertrude.
whoever you're with.
My
Sir,
my
Oh, my
only
bad.
question is
No, stop. Let her finish. My bad. I
I
was
forgot now
laughing.
because you threw me off. Anyway, go
my
ahead.
only question
Mike.
is, right?
No, it's wrap up
I
time.
know what
That's
I'm
it.
saying. I
That
know,
last
I know.
Let
the
her
question
finish, let
is
her-
the thing to finish it off.
I know.
Let her finish.
'Cause
Finish.
Keep your
We
No,
will do
because
a
your
part two.
hourglass is out. You
Yeah,
can't say nothing else.
hourglass is out, sir. We will do a part 2 of this.
You
but I
take
will-
your
apologize,
headphones
people.
off.
I'm on right now.
Yeah, you done. You done for
Are you
tonight.
finished?
I
or
will
you
say
done?
this.
Mhm.
I will say this. Women, young girls who are out there having fun, being, sexually acting and all that. Get to know your body and yourself first, because you will spend a lot of your years allowing your body to
Unhappy.
be used to please other people until you learn to verbalize and understand that when you are in that intimate space with a man or whoever you want to be with, that the pleasure you deserve just as much pleasure as they're getting. So don't be afraid to say this ain't hitting.
Bum, bum,
If
bum,
it's
bum.
Don't be afraid to say this ain't hitting.
My love. Don't be
And that was
afraid.
right.
Took it there. Oh my goodness.
Get the whiteboard out.
Amen.
Don't be afraid.
Hey, whiteboard.
Hey guys,
Let's go.
take some lessons, man. If she's teaching you something, take the
You
lessons.
listen.
Yes.
Listen.
Use your words. If you don't like it, say it.
Say it. That's
Say
right.
it.
You are under
it's
no
a two-way
obligation to
street, right?
pretend.
Say
All
it.
right, man. Here on KBOB 89.9 FM, Negro Nights. That's our time, man.
Thank you,
we
Queen,
believe
for
that.
tuning in.
Yes.
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 Yeah, get your
girl.
shout out song. Get your
Yeah,
shout
and
out song,
Ryan.
man. Thank y'all for tuning
And Rico and Gwen and hey Hank, what up?
What's
Yeah.
up,
in. Hey,
Mr. Bird?
BZ, what's good, bro, man? We believe that love is love. We believe that people have the right to be who they are in their own skin, in their own spirit.
That's right.
And we're having good fun here, man. And we're going to keep the conversation going, man. This is Negro Nights. We appreciate y'all coming through.
Don't
Love
be
and
afraid,
blessings.
ladies. Don't be afraid.
Practice safe sex.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. Safe sex.
Say it with your chest.
We got to take care of us, man. Bless. I love you.
Oh, Mr. Months.
You are something else.